as I was just showing that to you, even if, just for the lack of space as you saw in each and every single one of those screenshots, even if that, it's another victory for Piss and Shit, right? From Tanya back in Niterói to the Piss and Shit you see every day here. I want to see a reaction to that. Tomorrow you're going to see a lot of criminal reactions, as I said, from the original, the original Piss and Shit, the neighbors. Tanya is the last of the original Piss and Shit to, and as I said, a pivotal part of it. Without Tanya da Costa Martins, this crime wouldn't exist, even in its most primordial way. Plain and simple. It exists. I preserved the numeration. I don't know which one is the last one. Just gonna show. It's this one, 3, 4. It's 4, which means that it doesn't exist under this normal numeration. And I'm just gonna show this to you and upload from the second one because God knows you have enough things to upload. No, but there's another one. No, this one has to be, so every numeration is being moved. Maybe it's not. Let me see. No, because you don't have one digit, right? Well, have one digit space, I think. They are, by the way, one of the main reasons I suspect some foul play. Because you saw how it is part of the MO to use them 359 in their crimes at this point. Again, just thinking everybody else is an imbecile. When anyone says man. Now the point is, they'll be close, but not that close to the animals will be 100% scared. Plus, they said that they likely the reason why the animals got scared and then they came to me in the first place. They wait for them to leave and then they go back. It's a very cold day. Surprised they're not on top of me before. It's because more than cold, there's also a lot of drugs in the air. And those drugs have an effect. Tell this much. So tomorrow you're gonna see a lot of criminal reactions. Unlike today when it was mostly just me that was demonstrating the crime. And I was trying to say precisely that ideally it would be nice to have a confirmation already on the status of the phone guaranteed, which is the reason I'm not talking nearly as much about tampering with evidence and other things, because let's say I go there and I find the phone, I should talk to you about that, but there's certain things I don't want known yet, because I want them to reveal that through their own criminal sources, right? After all, if they and I will always be those, I'm not gonna say everything. They're not doing their crimes just for the sake of safekeeping, right? And the crimes are happening for sadistic purposes in great part, but it's also on specific grounds. Getting some benefits. Crimes like the ones we saw today are from tampering with evidence and hiding away other crimes, which is why they get hell-bent on guaranteeing that doesn't happen. 11. While at the same time keeping the animals safe so they don't predate on the weakest point again, while being just one person and having to go through this absolutely alone while predated from every side, as you saw there from Tanya, thinking that she's super invisible as well in her attempts, and the inconsistency between that crap and what she does, because she thinks she's the first person, even like a relative, let alone mother, to try to look nice as a way to get away from the crimes. I propose you listen to the data bank on 15th of July Hotel here in Foz do Iguaçu, when Tanya shows her little true colors. Which, by the way, she always gonna be a linchpin because she's weak as fuck. She literally sell her own family, thinking that she's not gonna be next. The second I no longer documenting the crimes. So as I said, whatever happens, Tanya's family is not the last thing that she's gonna lose. Although to be fair, she is so sick that they might actually just leave her there as this little proof of concept that never would do anything. You saw how much if you give me an edge and I can build a castle on that little edge? And the Tanya is the person that you just heard on that audio. Wait, what is the call? It's not gonna be. I give up on trying to find those things on the spot because there's so many. There's so much repetition. There's so much that I won't be able to. In that point, they succeeded. They actually do overwhelm me all the time. And I showed it to you. And you decide with me if you think that the overwhelmingness gets away with it. Or if they literally got away by doing so many crimes that they couldn't handle it anymore. To document them to you. Which now, on YouTube. The entire world to see.